How's it going, everybody? This is error code 404, and today we're going to be fighting the surgeon, which is our first boss. If we don't go after him, oh, actually we can't even continue to the next day. We're forced to fight him. We can't even go to do any of the synapses either. But I guess it makes sense because if we attacked one of the synapses and then our daughters went to sleep because they can't attack for more than one mission at a time, then we wouldn't have any daughters to fight the boss. But this episode isn't going to be about progressing to the story. It's going to be about um we're let's just say we're going to reset because I know that we're not going to be able to beat the boss. I didn't really get to level up my characters to where I wanted to. It's good if you have them at minimum level 4 before you fight the boss, but I mean, only one's on level 4 and they're all pretty much about to die. So I did kind of develop a plan for him, and we're gonna try to continue and try to beat the boss, but again, I have my doubts that I might actually beat him. But the key is going to be the shield bearer with Blacksmith Grace. What does my other one have? Shield bash? Okay. So she's at full health, so that's good. We need my Blade Master. She's kind of low on health. What about this one? Let's see who has the better stats. So armor 23, HP 827. Where's the attack, the damage? Okay, damage 224. Critical damage 35%. Alright, what about my other Blade Master? 899? Is that less? Yeah, it is. It was the wrong one. So 899, 827, armor 23, 22. Damage bonus 224, 217. What? Inocente, you have a less damage and 25 critical percent. Okay. So I kind of figured out how the sacrificing works, and although Innocenta is at a higher level, her stats aren't as great as Celeste. But who has the better traits though? That's who I really want to keep. So she has the aggressive, Plague Seeker, and arrogant. Okay, she has aggressive, Plague Seeker, and aware. End of turn delay. I don't know what that is, so in the end, I'm actually gonna end up sacrificing Innocente, simply because she has a higher damage output, and that might come in handy here in this mission. So let's regenerate her. We're going to sacrifice Innocente. Alright, so we are going to sacrifice Innocente to Celeste simply because she has higher damage, and by doing so, it's going to increase her damage by 56 and critical damage by 7%. So this should, in theory, make her even stronger than Innocente, except she'll have low health, but we're not worried about it for this mission because this is just going to be to test out my plan. So let's go ahead and sacrifice. Yes, we do. You knew this was coming at some point, Innocente. Don't be sad. We said at the beginning that you were going to be sacrificed.
Her sacrifice births another hope.
Alright, let's go back real quick. So Celeste will level up next mission. Let's see. We definitely want to take a shield bearer because shield bearer is going to be the key to winning this fight. Who had the Okay, you have the Black Mrs. Grace, so we don't have to heal you up. But let's check your traits real quick. You have arrogant, so that's not bueno. She doesn't have anything. Stats wise, you have your defense. Where's your defense? Armor at 81, and Sincere's armor 88. Okay, so Sincere has the higher armor, and that's what's gonna really matter. But she's only on level 2, so we're actually gonna keep Sincere. We're not gonna sacrifice her, because you really want to have like over 100 armor when you're going into this fight with the shield bearer. But we'll see how this goes. For our Soul Slinger, alright, right off the bat, Serene has higher health. She has 832, but one of them has to get sacrificed because they're both halfway. So you have Plague Seeker and Arrogant. Well, I guess Arrogant isn't too bad. Like, it still gives plus 10 critical percent chance. Or no, damage. So if we land a critical hit, it'll do 10% more damage. You do more damage against cultist creatures. Stat-wise, we're not worried about armor with you. We're just mainly concerned about damage bonus. You have 161. And Serene has 147. Okay, so we're sacrificing Serene into Harmony, because Harmony has more damage. Alright, so in doing so, you get plus 5% dodge and plus 1% critical chance. I was hoping I'd get some damage, but I guess that's not a thing when sacrificing a Soul Slinger. But it's okay because we want to keep Harmony because she has more attack. So let's go ahead and sacrifice.
Her sacrifice births another hope.
Okay, so now we're down to 4. Sincere, she's at level 2. We're gonna leave her. We don't want to sacrifice her. But if we did sacrifice her, what would we gain? Let me see. Oop, wrong one. Wait, which one was my... Yeah, it was her. Oh, it's already on the shield bearer. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we can't sacrifice her because she's on a lower level. That's right. And we don't want to sacrifice Desire into Sincere because she's at level 2 and she doesn't have the ability we need. And you have more armor. So if we level up to Sincere, well, no, this is fine. Okay. Now let's just add any unused memories. First, let's start with our shield. So shield bearer increases armor by 180 for 40 initiative and move up 15 units on the timeline for each incoming attack. None of these are compatible with this skill. Okay. Slam. Deal up to 259 damage and delay the target by 25. So we can increase the base damage. But I'd rather have use this for attacks that do 3 attacks or multiple attacks in one turn. 20%, we kind of want to save those for our Blade Master. So where are you? Which one do you have? Visitor? Okay, add an additional attack dealing 78 base damage. What does that even mean exactly? Because from the previous battle, she only did 1 slash. Or does she attack and then do an additional 78 points of damage? Is that what that means? I don't know, but I'm gonna give her the drill. Let's see, Imbued Blade, Lightning Strike. Oh, you know what? Did Innocente have the skill where it costs blood? Because that's the skill we needed for the Blade Master, not Lightning Strike. That's fine. Let's just increase our critical hit chance. Oh, we don't have enough vitality. Okay. Alright. So, on to the boss battle.
We must break the tie that binds the child to suffering. Take away his tools of torture.
Our research must continue.
A monument to terror. They destroyed a child and called it mercy.
So she's saying they're the reason why the child turned out to be the way he is? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 4th one? Okay. 4 caretakers. And okay, so grants 500 armor and 0.15 resistance to delays for 50 initiative units. Targeted ally acts 15 units sooner. So that means they're gonna stack 500 armor to the surgeon, and it does stack too. So with 4 of them, that's gonna be 2,000 armor, and there's none we can do with our weak daughters at the moment. So we're gonna have to flank them. Giant Scissors deals up to 500 damage. Summons the new caretaker. Reaction changes phase when the last caretaker dies. Resets initiative to 0. Okay. Cultists focus on the surgeon unless enemy is in range. Meaning we can prevent them from stacking the defense buff to the surgeon as long as we're within their range, but they do some pretty big damage too. So Harmony, how far can he move? Okay. I wish there was a way for us to actually mark his range. Maybe there is, I just don't know, but... Who am I moving right now? Desire all the way from back here? We need to kill at least 2 of them.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
I'm gonna end your turn right here. And Celeste, we're gonna take care of this dude. So let's just go for a slash.
I revel in her strength.
And end your turn right here. So that's already 0.30 resist to initiative movements and 1000 armor.
More of his doctors.
Where
Or
did he
should
get
I say
summoned to?
acolytes?
Over here. Okay. So yeah, look, you can see that he has 1000 armor. And we can't push him back in the timeline since he has 60. I think that's what that is. But we need to get back here. So, where is Harmony? Alright, we gotta use Desire first, that's right. Let's move you over here. And Blacksmith's Grace. Going to end your turn. Okay, so I get, yeah, the shields fall off after a turn. So he's at 1,500. So my plan is to have the shield bearer tank his attacks, and then with everybody else we're gonna flank him, and we're gonna get in the way of these caretakers, because if we're within range, they shouldn't give him any defense. So let's move you right in his face. We are going to... We're actually gonna... We can't do any damage to the boss, so we'll try to kill these guys. Let's just do another lunge.
No mercy.
And do a Blacksmith's Grace. Alright. End your turn.
More of his doctors. Or should I say acolytes?
Yeah, with that kind of damage, we're definitely not gonna win. That was too much damage to take, actually. So... yeah, we need the different set of skills. These aren't gonna work. But for the meantime... Let's at least try to take... Are we only able to attack him? No. Yeah.
Impressive.
And we're going to do an intercepting round. We're going to move you all the way back here if we can. And end your turn here. So that way they don't give him a defense.
One less to plague the innocent.
Alright, so shield bear. Let's move right here. We're gonna start spamming slam now. That way we can try to push him back in the timeline. But it doesn't seem to be pushing him. What? Oh, cause is he locked? Okay, so the shield's at 500. So let's go ahead and try to kill the caretaker.
How foolish my fears.
No damage. Okay, we're just gonna do an intercepting round. And I hope he doesn't attack my Blade Master. Self-medication. What? Nice. Now we're starting to get somewhere. What is this? What did he just do? I haven't seen this yet, because I've never gotten this far. Oh, okay. So it's a delayed action. That means Desire might end up dying here. If we do Imbued Blade, how far back would that push us? It'll push us after the boss, so no, we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and do a slash. Okay, so it is an auto attack. So that means we can't... Celeste is pretty much useless at this point. Or you know what? Actually, we can do an imbued blade like that. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you still attack? Seriously? Oh. So oh my. Okay. Okay, so I've actually learned a lot from that. So when I first played through this, I did die the first time from him, but we did no damage whatsoever. And this time around, we managed to kill off his caretaker so they couldn't give him armor. We started doing damage to him. But we really need are the skills with blood abilities that pretty much interrupt and take turns while the enemy's taking turns. But those cost, they cost HP to use. So that's what we need to focus on next time. And as for why we wiped, I thought that Blade Master was going to be safe because she was out of the 2-tower range. But I guess he auto attacks. I don't know how far that range is though. What if we're from? It shouldn't be too far because he uses blades. So maybe I should next time take one shield bearer and one and 2 soul slingers maybe, so we can flank him from the back. And when it comes to the shield bearer, we gotta move her out of the 2-tower AoE attack. So at least my plan somewhat worked. I didn't realize that he was gonna be able to auto attack the Blade Master from 2 towers away. But I guess it makes sense because he's a big dude.
Will this cult plague the Dark Corner forever? Alas, suffering is born. We failed the child. We have lost. I have nothing more to give. So we begin again.
Okay, so total daughters 7, sacrifice 2 of them, fallen daughters 5, synapse 9, synapse close 7. And we've been awarded 175 crystals, okay.
Remember.
Okay, so like I said, it is pretty hard to beat the first boss on the first playthrough. I mean, it can definitely be done if you're an experienced pro player, but that's not me. So we're gonna pretty much reset, but since we have 175 crystals now, this one is free, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna start a run with 2 memories. I wonder if they're random or if they're the same one each time. Shimmering Blood. All daughters gain 15% max health points. Yeah, I'm taking this one. Okay, 145 left. You may resurrect the fallen daughter. Let's see what else we have. Is that all we've unlocked? Really? My first playthrough, I had a bunch of unlocked memories. This time around, we barely have anything. Okay, so we're just going with resurrect the fallen daughter. All daughters gain plus 15 max HP. And start with 2 random memories.
This so-called doctor has revealed himself.
So we are starting from day 1. We're at the beginning, but we have those remembrances. We have 400 vitality to start with. I'm not sure if we always started with 400. And we have 1 resurrect coin. So let's see our situation right now. Start off with 1 of each. Okay. Any traits? No, they don't start with traits. Stat wise, so for a soul slinger, you have above 75 damage for a soul slinger at level 1 is okay. It's decent. You want to have at least 75 attack for a soul slinger. A blade master 90, that's actually really high. So 90 damage, you kind of want to have at least 85 damage bonus for your blade master, 75 for the gunslinger. So she's, I guess you can say, right above average, or right above, just a small amount above the required. Mercy, she has pretty good at damage bonus. We're not worried about. Oh, and she has high armor too for a blade master. Normally they're around 20 points. Hers is 42. Alright, shield bearer. Let's see what yours is. We only care about armor. You have 88. I guess that's kind of 2 points under what we want him. Cause so 75 attack for gunslinger, 85 attack for blade master, and 90 armor for shield bearer. That's kind of what you want to base your selection when you birth new daughters off of. So what did we see? Oh yeah, we saw the surgeon. So is he just wearing a mask? Or did he actually turn into a monster? Okay, Inner Void, we are going to actually birth new daughters.
Give life to our daughters.
Let's see what yours is.
Please, guide her well.
So for as a Blade Master, your damage is 91. That's actually pretty good. It's better than the one we have by 1 point. As a Soul Slinger, 81. That's really good. It's not that big of a difference from, it's only 1 point of a difference from my Blade Master, but for Soul Slinger, it is, what was her, 76? I don't remember, but it's definitely higher, so we might make you into a Soul Slinger. Shield Bearer, your armor is at 79, which is even less, so you're definitely not going to be a Shield Bearer. You're going to go straight into Soul Slinger.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Why is her codex still highlighted? Did we meet somebody new? The caretakers. Okay. Since it is pretty much the beginning of the game, we don't necessarily have to equip any memories to our skills, but we can use a resurrect coin while we're here. So let's go to the cemetery.
Remember their courage.
And we are going to resurrect somebody. The only thing that's going to carry over are traits. Of course, not every trait. Some traits get replaced, and stats also get replaced sometimes too. So you want to be careful who you sacrifice into what. Okay, aggressive. We want to take an aggressive for the Blade Master, and I want to bring, Sensei in because she's at level 4. Unless somebody else had something good. We definitely don't want to transfer over any negative traits. I think we're going to take Innocente because she doesn't have arrogant. So let's go ahead and resurrect her.
Give life to our daughters.
And we realized that her stats were trash too. Because what is her damage? 2-7? Well, cause she's at level 4. But compared to our other Blade Master that we had, this damage bonus is pretty booty. So we are actually going to sacrifice her into our Blade Master. That way we can have an OP Blade Master and we just level her up from here. So Innocente into Mercy. Let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna give us plus 56 damage and 7% critical damage. I mean, we could just keep her, but the thing is
I feel her light grows stronger.
her stats aren't that great, and in the long run, it might be better to start off with somebody even stronger. So let's give birth to another daughter.
Give life to our daughters. Please, guide her well.
Alright, for Blade Master, you have booty damage. But your armor is pretty decent, so I think you might be a shield bearer. Yeah, your damage is booty. We're not... You have to be... Armor is at 86. It's kind of low. I'd prefer to have it at 90, but this will do. So, because your attack is so trash, you're gonna be pretty much be a shield bearer.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Okay, so what is her stats? Armor 86. Her armor is 88. This one has higher HP. And this one has higher damage. We'll leave it like this for now. Oh, we can actually confront the boss from day 1 now. Because on the 7th day, he's going to attack. But we're not going to do that. We need to level up our daughters. Oh, and there's also this one remembrance where all daughters can start at level 4 too, which is pretty amazing. But we didn't unlock that, so let us attack the synapse. So we are going to take our single Blade Master. We're going to take our better shield bearer, which is her. Was it? Can we check stats somehow? So who had the higher armor? 86 and 88. So you have higher armor and damage but less HP. But we care more about the armor, so we're gonna take you. And let's take a Soul Slinger. See, your attack was 81, 76. Thanks, so you're... This is the one we birthed, correct? Yeah. So you might have to sacrifice the other one into her. Why don't we do that right now, actually, and increase stats? That won't be too bad of an idea, right? So, Soul Slinger, you are the better one, so we're going to regenerate. Where's the other one? Oh, but this doesn't actually increase attack, just dodge and critical hit. So it'd be a waste to do that. What about Shield Bearer? Armor 86, armor 88. Yes. And we're gonna get plus 70 health. So pretty much he's gonna have high health, high or higher health, higher damage than this one, and an HP boost from Harmony.
Her sacrifice births another hope.
Constance. Get 76 attack. What exactly did we gain? We gain plus 1 dodge plus 0% critical chance. So it'd be a waste to sacrifice her right now. So we'll just wait for her to... You know what? Hold on. Let me check something out. I think I may... I'm just... So yeah, look. Damage bonus 146. Armor still the same. Okay, now this is good. Alright, let's get on with the synapse.
Farewell, daughters. We delve deep into the dark corners.
So we know now that one surgeon's reaction attacks are at least 2 tiles, so we can't use imbued blade with our sword master, blade master. So we'll know that once we get there. All right, blade master, I think we're just gonna start moving everybody up. Shield bearer, start moving you right here. And as for you, why he didn't attack. Guess you run out of attack points. So we're gonna move you here and hopefully be able to slash both of them.
How foolish my fears. One less to plague the innocent. The veil grows weaker, his power stronger.
Gonna do another lunge.
I revel in her strength.
So where are you gonna come from? From over there?
They worship torture and call it science.
Alright. Some pretty weak damage. But we can probably kill him with her. Might as well.
How foolish my fears. Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
So everyone leveled up. We got 150 vitality.
It is done. But what falls today may rise again tomorrow.
So the skill we need for you is Shadow Round for the boss. Melody. Oh, we just leveled you up. Mercy. We're gonna take Immovable Stance. And you, we are going to take Blacksmith's Grace. So these blood cost abilities are actually pretty good. Note that she already has 1000 HP now. Anyone develop traits? Oh yeah, we sacrificed them. You got aggressive. And no traits for you. Okay. We're gonna save that vitality. No need to waste our memories just yet. Let's go to the next day.
A new challenge beckons.
Alright, we're gonna leave it off at this episode, guys, and on the next episode we're gonna make our way forward to day 7 and so we can fight the boss again, and hopefully this time around, now that I have a better understanding of how he works, hopefully we can beat him on the first try and not have to reset again. So if you guys like what you guys saw, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to see more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.